let me give you one specific example of, it may be a leadership situation, but it is a situation that can develop out of the blue. It is a situation that this is a real event that occurred and not too long ago. And it did require some leadership and some management decisions to be made. We just recently hired a public information officer. And during the interview process, the question came up of, will there be some type of training to be able to address issues that may come up when you have to deal with the media? And of course, me being in the position I was in as leading the interview, I said, no, what we do with the Department of Transportation is we do what we call on-the-job training. We just basically wait for an event to happen and we'll throw you to the wolves and just let you jump right in the fire. Well, that was the last interview day. The first day that individual, we did hire that individual. The individual came to work the very first day on the job. He hadn't been there 1 hour. I got a call that there had been an accident, that there had been a bridge that had been damaged, and news media was wanting to get some comments on how the repairs would be made, and it was also a very tragic incident, and there was loss of life, and a fire had damaged quite a bit of the structure. So I made the decision to basically have our public information officer accompany me to the site with the intention of actually handling the media request myself. But once I got to the site, the news media, I introduced my new employee as our public information officer. Well, he immediately just took the news media, our information officer, by the hand and said, well, come over here and let me talk to you a minute. So I basically had to tell my public information officer, look, I'm going to be right with you, and I'm going to be outside the camera, and you look at me when you're talking with him, and if I shake my hand this way, you say no comment. If I say shake it this way, you say okay, you can answer his question. So I thought that was a pretty humorous situation. It was a tragic situation, but the way that it came about for that employee, but he gained some valuable information on the job training.